It's time. Because I'm sick and tired of the bullshit. And I'm sick and tired of the crap. This video is raw and real. Yeah, I got gray hair. I got gray in my beard. I haven't showered this morning. I'm a mess. My house is a fucking wreck. And, yeah. Okay, let's talk about the fucking elephant in the room. I'm missing teeth. Medical conditions, fuck shit up. Shit happens. Anyway, I'm coming to you from my control room, which is a bedroom in my fucking house. What we're going to talk about here is we're going to talk about all the bullshit that YouTubers are telling you about recording that you fall for. First of all, there is no magic fucking plug-in that's going to make your shit sound great. There is no magic microphone or magic preamp or magic fucking anything that's going to make your shit sound better than it sounds right now. You know why? Because the thing that you're missing is technique. You don't know how to use a compressor. You don't know how to use an EQ. You don't know how to properly mic something. Those are your fucking problems. Those are every problem you are currently having with your recordings that you think make them sound like crap. So how do you go about fixing this? Mix. Mix, mix, mix. Get your hands on everything you can, no matter what it is, what genre, where it comes from. There are free tracks for you to mix all over the internet, and they are the most important thing that you can get your hands on. The only way to get better sounding mixes and recordings is to practice. You can't sit here and tell me that going out and buying a $200 fucking preamp or a $300 preamp or a $15,000, $20,000 preamp is going to make your, all of a sudden make your fucking recording sound fucking amazing. It's not how it works, people. It's not how this works at all. You need to practice. You need to set up a fucking drum kit in your fucking house or at your rehearsal space or wherever you're going to go and record, and learn how to mic properly. Learn how to do shit like, oh my God, that's not right. Wait, hold on. Should be pointed at the center of the tongue. That should be good like that. That should be better. That should be good too. And the floor tom, yeah, okay, that looks good too. Move the mics around. Move them around. See what they sound like in different spots. Find those weird resonances. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Can you hear that? It's my floor tom. Ooh, ooh. Listen for that shit. Fix that shit. Learn how to do it properly. That's how this all works. Look. Oh my God. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He's only got $400 monitors. Yeah, but sure, I make recordings that you like the sound of. I have drums that sound amazing on my recordings. Why? Because I've been doing this for 30 years and I practice. Stop listening to all the bullshit on fucking YouTube. Stop watching the bullshit on fucking YouTube, like this video. Well, this one's not bullshit, but... And go out and really do this shit for real. That's the only fucking way you are going to get better at this. No amount of watching videos on YouTube and talking about theory and this and that. All the information's already there. It's out there. You've seen it. You've watched 400 videos on how to get better sounding guitars, how to not get splatty cymbals, how to properly compress a kick drum. Learn how to use EQ properly and effectively. Don't listen to this. Don't boost anything bullshit. Only do subtractive EQ. Fuck you. Listen and make that shit work. Use your fucking ears, not your fucking eyes. This is not a visual medium. It's audible. This is how you go about getting better at your craft. Don't go buying fucking $99 fucking tutorials on how to fucking get great fucking drum sounds out of fucking some bullshit fucking plugin. Stop. Stop. If you really need more tutorials and good tutorials that are going to teach you about shit you don't even have to worry about, Slate's got an entire library of them that he's giving them away for free right now. Go to Slate Digital and sign up for his bullshit courses. Courses where CLA is going to show you how he sets up a mix using a Slate plugin so you can get the exact same sound, which you're not going to fucking get because you're not recording in a $50,000 sound treated fucking room in some special fucking studio with fucking $8 billion microphones. You're working with a 57 and a Beta 52. The shit they do is not going to help you. Learn how to make the gear you have sound good. How do you do that? Record some drums, record a guitar, put an EQ on it, put a compressor on it, and turn the knobs until it fucking sounds good. That's all there is to it. There is no right, there is no wrong, there isn't, oh, I should be doing it this way. Guys like Joe Barresi have fucking made a career out of doing things non-traditionally. Guys like Bob Clearmountain have created these amazing fucking recordings by doing things non-traditionally. There are no rules. If you want to make your fucking snare drum sound like a fart, hi Warren. If you want to make your snare drum sound like a fart, let it sound like a fucking fart. Because that's what you want. What you want matters. It's the only thing that matters. You want to get that big, huge CLA super compressed drum sound? Then do it that way. Learn how to do it with compressors. Put compressors on your stuff, different types. And fuck with it. Don't go buy a $100 plugin that's going to have 4 fucking sliders on it and teach you and be like, oh, I can just get it by doing this. Learn how to do it properly. I have a Discord that has 25 members on it. I have 27 subscribers on YouTube. I used to be part of a big YouTube community. Used to admin, the Discord and help out with recordings. They still come to me with questions. Because I was on there doing it and people liked the way the stuff I did sounded. And they asked me how to go about getting this stuff because I use less than $1,000 worth of gear. You guys are going to sit here and spend thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars on fucking gear that's not going to make your shit sound any better. Why isn't it going to make your stuff sound better? Because you lack the technique to use the stuff to its optimum capacity. Look. All of the recordings that you guys keep saying, oh my God, you got great mixes, dude. How do you do that? You have such amazing mixes. Look, I have a fucking 18i20 and I have a cheap ass fucking, look, this is a Behringer. Cheap ass Behringer. Why is the tape on it? Well, the tape's on it because when I route shit on my snake, there's a B section and an F section. So I have a B section, which is for B. And I have an F section, which is for Focusrite. Focusrite Behringer. Oh my God. How's he get just good mixes? He mixes on $250 monitors a piece. $500 worth of monitors. Oh my God. He's got, what's all that sound treatment? Oh, a treated room. Something else most of you guys fucking ignore and try to get great mixes without. Stop buying shit and start using the shit that you already have. Learn how to use the stuff you have. Having 5 versions of the SSL 4000 isn't going to fucking help you. You don't need Waves and Brainworks and fucking UAD and you don't need any of that shit. Your DAW, the $20 fucking DAW that you own, Reaper, because I know 95% of you use Reaper, has all of that shit already built into it. It's built in the basic RIA plugins that come with it. You can do full, amazing, great sounding mixes with those plugins. The problem is you don't know how to use them. Stop focusing on buying gear. Stop focusing on buying fucking microphones. As once you have a decent set of drum mics, I use an Audix D7 drum pack. That's it. It's got a D6 kick drum mic. It's got 2 D2s and a D4. Doesn't even have overheads included. I use $200 worth of overheads. Sterling ST31s. They don't exist anymore. You can't get them anymore. But they were good sounding mics for what they were. The vocal mic I use in my studio. Oh, look. A $75 fucking MXL. And you guys are always like, oh man, your mixes sound so good. Learn how to use what you have. I put out on SMG that entire mix I did with $300 worth of drum mics. $300 worth of drum mics. And you guys are like, wow, those drums sound really good. Learn how to use the equipment you have and stop buying shit. Please. Please, for the love of God. And stop buying fucking stupid tutorials that you don't fucking need. If you don't know what a good guitar sound is supposed to sound like before you fucking lay it down, how to get a great guitar sound at the source before fucking trying to record, come to me. I'll teach you for free. And I won't try to teach you, and I won't try and sell you shit in the process. This is as real as it gets. This will probably make it to every gear forum on the planet. And everybody will go, well, who's this dirty motherfucker that's talking shit? What the fuck has he ever done? Those of you that know me know the shit that I've done. Those of you that know me have heard the shit that I've done. And you like the sound. It's that simple. I'm a fucking guy that's been in this business for 30 years. Worked with way bigger artists than the fucking guys that you get lessons from on YouTube. Not that these guys are jerks or assholes or blah, blah, blah. I love all these guys. They all have valuable information. But at the same time, 95% of the time, the stuff that they talk about isn't relevant to what you are doing. That's the important part. There's so much information out there, you constantly get confused as to what's the right information and what's the bad information. That's because there's no reference point. There's no point of reference. How do you take what they do and now apply it to everything that you do? How? You tell me in the comments. Glenn's a great dude. I love Glenn. You guys know that. He's one of my best friends. Nazi's awesome. He's got a great studio and he does some killer work. Granted, sometimes the low end in his mixes, in my opinion, is a little muddy. That's not ragging on him, though. That's just my opinion. Nazi's a great guy. Scot's a great guy. The Guitar Tone Mastery course. All of these guys, all the guys that put fucking the Reaper courses together and blah, blah. These are all awesome dudes. They're all great guys. But the problem is, you guys take everything these guys do and make it gospel. That's the problem. They're not always right 100% of the time for your situation. For your situation. Sure, it applies to a bunch of different people's situations, but maybe this time it doesn't apply to yours. Just maybe. And then you take that word as gospel and you wind up fucking your shit up even more. So one problem with the entire recording YouTube community is that you guys take these guys' words as law. There are no rules. There is no law. Do what you want to do. If you can't get the sounds that you are hearing in your head, go in your DAW, pull up the source that you're trying to work on. You're trying to get that great, amazing Black Album snare sound. Go get yourself a fucking Black Beauty, set it up, put a 57 on it with a decent set of overheads. Decent. It doesn't have to be God level. You don't need fucking massive $30,000 fucking overheads to get those great drum sounds. You could put a 57 on a kick drum. It works. Sorry, but it's true. Best kick drum mic in the world, in my opinion, is an Audix D6. It's $300. The entire Audix drum pack that I think is phenomenal and everyone who's learning to record should own is $700. But I don't have $700, Jason. Well, go out. Go buy a bunch of used 57s. Use them for everything. For everything. Use them for overheads. Use them for your kick drum. Use them for your toms. Use them for everything. The 57 is the most versatile mic you will ever find in the recording industry. You can use it on vocals. You can use it on guitars. You can use it on drums. You can use it on bass. You can use it on fucking micing up keyboard amps. Whatever. 57s are amazing. That's why I own like 30 of them. Because when I need a microphone for a source and I'm not sure how that source is going to sound under a mic, I start with a 57. I start with a 57 because it's a reference mic that I know. My ear knows. Stick it on a set of brand new fucking hi-hat cymbals that you've never fucking used before. Then you know where you can go from there. Learn the sound of that 57 on every fucking source. Everything on a fucking tuba. This is how you learn. Not by watching a video on YouTube. Sit in your studio. Put up a mic. Record something. Put an EQ on it. Put a compressor on it. And learn how it works. There's a reason why most consoles and big fucking SSL fucking fancy Neve bullshit only have a compressor and an EQ. They don't have phase align, fucking converter, fucking special, fucking all this fancy fucking Nancy fucking bullshit, spectrograph, fucking analyzer, fucking special custom suck my dick shit. They don't have any of that. It's got most of them have a parametric EQ, semi-parametric at that. So you get a semi-parametric EQ and a compressor. That's all you get. And people have been making great records on that shit for years. But you have 40 fucking compressors in your fucking collection because now you got plugins and you feel like you have to buy them in order to make your shit sound good. Here's a perfect reference. Joey Sturgis, why is he so great at what he does? Why was Joey, the kid that was fucking making records in his mom's fucking basement, so fucking amazing and so good at what he does? Because he practiced. He practiced. He didn't have special plugins. He didn't have any of that shit that you have today. His JST plugins didn't exist. So how did he do it? Oh my God. How do you get these great sounding fucking guitar sounds in records? He used a pod. That's not possible. The pod sucks. The pod sucks when you don't know how to use it. You know, all of these mixes and shit that he did back in the day, that in the early 2000s, that everybody was like, oh, fuck, holy shit, how is this kid doing this in a basement? Practice. He learned more than anything how to use his gear. It was important. It was the most important thing. Sure, I make fun of the fucking bands that Joey's fucking recorded. They're not my kind of music. But you can't deny that the kid makes amazing fucking sounding records. They sound fucking amazing. For years, we sat on the sneak forum and we were like, fuck, man, how's this fucking guy doing this in a fucking basement? It's like Glenn Fricker tells the story of the Clayman guitar sound. Why can't I get this sound? Oh, blah, 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 blah. And everybody on fucking Gear Sluts is fucking telling him, well, you need better converters, and you need this, and you need that. You need better AD to DA converters. That's what's going to make your guitars sound better. Bullshit. He had a fucking broken 57. He had a broken 57, which is why he couldn't get his guitars to sound great. He bought a new 57, boom, all of a sudden, everything came to fruition, and it all bloomed, and it all sounded great for him. Stop listening and taking everything you see as gospel. Even this video. Even the shit I say. I got my kick drum video out. Sure, it's a quick and easy way to get a great kick drum sound. But what's the theory behind how I do it? That's the most important thing. It's nice to be able, when you're a mixer and you work in the business for real, to take a plug-in like the CLA drums and slap it on a source and know it's going to sound great right away in order for you to get your mixes done quickly. So you're not spending 10 years on shit. But when you're learning, you need to spend 10 years on shit. You need to put in your 10,000 hours. You need to learn how these sources sound underneath different kinds of microphones. You need to know that. Great example. And again, toot my own fucking horn because, you know, I'm an egomaniac. But here we go. Yesterday, I'm in my Pod Go group on Facebook because I have a Pod Go group that, you know, we make presets and we talk about stuff. Dude was asking about a John Mayer guitar sound. Well, what should I use in order to do this? I don't listen to John Mayer. I put on the fucking song that he was listening to, and I knew right away, okay, a twin or deluxe with a spring reverb, probably mic'd with a 57 and a 121, and then the dirty sound is going to be like a Dumble style amp, so something like the Trainwreck, and throw either a clean boost like the Klon in front of it, or put a tube screamer on it with the gain all the way down. Guy, just by listening to the song, just by listening, by using my ear. I didn't go and look up a video online and blah, blah, blah. The reason I knew this is because I've been doing this for so long. I can listen to a guitar sound and tell you at least the style of amp that it is. Because contrary to popular belief, 95% of the high gain amps that are out there today are the same fucking amplifier. They're all high gain versions of the fucking Fender Bassman. Every single one of them. The 5150, the SLO 100, the Mesa. They're all based on the same fucking thing. You want to know what's different? The tone stack. You can get similar results out of similarly styled amps. The Friedman BE100, it's a modified plexi. That's all it is. It's a modded plexi. You could get a plexi with a rat or a tube screamer and an EQ pedal and make it sound virtually the same. But you need to be in a specific style of amplifier. How do I know this? 30 years in the business. Putting 900 microphones on fucking 900 different amps and 900 different cabinets. And running them through 10 different styles of preamps. That's the only thing that's going to give you knowledge. You need to know how this stuff sounds. It's more important than anything else. You need to take 10,000 hours and mic up every spot on every speaker, on every cabinet, and every drum, and every tom, and every fucking this you can get your hands on. That's the only way you are going to learn anything. It's the only way you are going to learn what works for you and what makes your recordings sound the way you want them to sound. I'm sorry to be so brutal and honest, and I'm not looking to hurt anybody's YouTube careers here. But these guys are promising you shit and giving you all this shit. I've seen 100 fucking videos on fucking Drum Leveler. Oh my fucking God. Now everybody on the internet thinks they need to own Drum Leveler. Before Drum Leveler existed, people were still getting great drum sounds. You don't need anything but the plugins that are already in your DAW. You just have to learn how to use them.